Alright, Skittles starting hand, not that strong. He does have Valyria in hand, so he will be able to buff up his stuff quite quickly if he so manages to get something going for him pretty early on, but he needs to get, he basically needs to find a way that not get Zeus to draw cards. He needs to put pressure on him. I mean, that'll have leeching plays now. I'd probably like to see him actually just Fan of Knives. Draw a card instead. Save this for 5, right?
Job's done.
Psychic Scream too strong. Three or 4. I like this because next turn he'll just Deadly Poison and Elven Minstrel as well. Zeus? Oh, this is so good. You could Oaken Summons, but that would leave you with a turn where you're not doing anything. Actually, I like Durashing here for Mana Crystals because you'd Oaken Summons as well. Draws a card from your deck. Oh, next turn we get UI. I mean, Skittles is about to go through like a massive amount of draw himself, right? Next turn he'll be able to shiv into Elven Minstrel as well. Hello, UI. And remember how I said Skittles' game plan, his way to win this game is to put enough pressure on that Zeus just can't draw cards? That is not happening. Unfortunately, we are seeing a very slow start here from Skittles. I'd like to see him just rip this in the face, I think, yeah. You have another Cavern Shiny Finder, so you can bounce that weapon back to you. You're not too worried about this 5/5 punching you in the face or anything like that. So Zeus should be using this to trade every time, right? Because your win condition is Mechathune. You can win sometimes with like crazy Branching Paths, Spreading Plague shenanigans. Let's eat a mushroom. Mushrooms are delicious. Ooh, a Spreading Plague. I don't know if I like that. I kind of like using up Wrath. I like using up multiple cards here if possible. So like using a swipe for removal would be like kind of iffy. Maybe just use the Spellstone, get rid of a Spellstone here. Or swipe. Yeah, I kind of like swipe. Just swipe the face. Because at the same time, if you can put enough pressure, like Zeus's game plan is if he can pressure the board enough, he doesn't win through pressure on the board 99% of the time, but he does cause awkward turns for Skittles, so that he can't be buffing this up to like we said before, like a 10-3, where all of a sudden he's just pumping him in the face turn after turn after turn.
A clever concoction.
A clever concoction. Alright, Skittles. He's got the buff cards in hand. This will put it up to 8. This will put it up to 10. All he needs to do is get Valyria in play. And it looks like he's going to have the time.
A wild miscalculation.
A wild miscalculation how? No hero power? Ah. Forgetting the hero power there from Zeus.
Unity. Precision.
Skittles here, and there's this. I think we're just going to see second spreading plague here. It seems legit. You're going to play Arcane Tyrant. You'll also be able to play a swipe here to remove healing and so on and so forth. Whew. Remember how I said I wasn't tired? I'm starting to get tired. I like the healing. Remove the healing. Keep the pressure on your opponent. Valera. Now, this being said, like Skittles probably has a lot more experience with this deck than I do, because it is such an off and memey deck. He could have some insights into this deck that I can't fathom. There could be arguments towards like I kind of have that noob mentality of like bigger is better. So I just want to kill people with like a 12 damage Kingsbane, and that's how it's gonna end for me. Is that's how I kill him every single time. So what if we double Deadly Poison, Blade Fury, Cavern Shiny Finder? That's 8. It's going to clear the board. I like it because it Blade Furies away this board that you're not too worried about. He's got 7 cards left. You get to pump 8 damage to the face. If you want. I don't so much like this Vanish. One more Vanish in the deck. I kind of feel like that could have been a lot later. I guess you're kind of looking to once again remove things from your opponent's board, or like with the Vanishes you get to kill a card, and hopefully it's an impactful card like a Naturalize, or Necrothune himself is super big. But I didn't feel like there was any better of a use for Blade Fury last turn, or like for this game, right? So I feel like that would have been really good. Double Sap, hey? Double Sap and Bilespine? He actually chose not to use Bilespine. See, these are the plays that confuse me. Skittles will have to give us heads up in the chat after what his line of reasoning here was for not using Valspine and then pushing 8 damage to the face. That's a weapon charge that you're not easily going to be able to get back without your Doomerangs in hand, and Cavern Shiny Finders are all used up as well here. The Scarab Beetles are just going to come back out again. Yeah. I actually kind of like using the Starfall here. I think Starfall would be pretty great choice. Just because it was 5 mana that you could have used now, and it would have also gotten out the Arcane Tyrant, so a little bit of a board swing would have been nice. Did he just put that on his own guy? Okay.
A clever concoction. A clever concoction.
I wonder if that was a misclick. Alright, there we go. 10 damage bombs. +2, +2, +1, +2. Lifesteal. +1, +1. So good. Malfurion's really good here as well. Now remember, he's got no way to get his blade back. No draw.
Now how about...
Malfurion. circle of life is over. Let's prep sprint. Oh. I don't know if I'd Blade Fury this. I guess he gets to push pretty close to the same amount. 7 damage.
Job's done.
And he's going to draw 4 out of his 7 cards. So he's like 55% to draw. One more. Come on. Oh, he doesn't get the weapon. That's 10 damage missed. Unfortunate. Ferocious Howl. So there, I don't think there's any taunts left here for Zeus. So I think it's just armor. He's just got to armor up and then kill the board here. Mushrooms.
I'm almost out of cards.
There's an Oaken Summons. And I think not using the Starfall on this board is kind of a little bit of a mistake. He's probably debating a Naturalize right now on the Vile Spine Slayer, which I think I would like. Come on, weapon, one time. Oh, a sap is no good.
I'm out of cards.
Alright, we're swinging away. I think he used the second Kingsbane, I want to say. Yeah. And probably the Leeching Poison here as well. Oh, he doesn't have the mana for it. Alright, Zeus. How does he remove his hand? Starfall. Tyrant happens in 1 turn. You can actually remove everything except for 1 Naturalize. So he's going to need an extra turn just to get a Naturalize off. Oh, he'll be able to sap this a couple times too, right? 1 time. Does Hap it and Vanish at a time? Is he doing it on his own minion? Yeah. Just to make sure that it dies. Very interesting play. Alright. Kingsbane and the double Buccaneer. I like this because he is going to be able to get +2 more on... Actually, no, I don't like this. This doesn't set up lethal. Oh, there's nothing. He's 2 Naturalizes. If Skittles doesn't put out another minion, he can't lose the game.
Where have you been hiding?
Very heads-up play from Skittles again. Mechathune. So many problems. So little time. He just ends the turn. Zeus, being a little too greedy with his Naturalizes, gets punished for it in the end game. Not able to completely clear off his deck. Like he was talking about earlier, I think this is just one of those experience things. The more experience you have... Oh. Ouch.
I'm out of cards.
Masterful.
Well played. I would right click here and hit well played if possible. Is he going to Kingsbane it in the face? Boom. Still heals up to 30. Alright, well played from Skittles. Skittles advancing his way on to the finals using Kingsbane Rogue. That's the thing now. Let's do it up. Kingsbane Rogue.